Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's November 20th, Wednesday morning, and a very quiet session overnight. Corn, however, is trading at the low end of that trading session. The markets are still within yesterday's trading range, so trade seems to be looking for news that will give us a sharp move in one direction or the other. We kind of are regurgitating old news here that we've been talking about for several weeks. The next big event that the trade's got to look forward to is the January supply-demand report, production report, and acreage report. So we've got some time before that happens, and we're now focusing a lot on the technicals. The corn and soybean markets are oversold. Our corn and wheat markets are oversold. Soybeans have tested and broke through the 200-day moving average in the nearby January contract yesterday, trade and closed above it, however. So that could be an important number as we go forward here. So stay in touch with Allendale, and we'll keep you informed on how that might impact trading. Other fundamental news: the Argentina farmer appears to have 5 million metric tons more soybeans than they had a year ago at this time, and we had been concerned about this all through the season here. Is the South American farmer moving their grain as quickly as possible? With some of the slowdowns in their port structure has caused delays. Now they will be and could be marketing grain at a time when we're trying to market grain in here in the U.S. as far as the export market goes. We did see some demand shift to South America yesterday. Vietnam bought 245,000 tons of meal from Argentina rather than the U.S. We also seen South Korea go to India for meal rather than the U.S. So a bit concerned there about the demand and the potential increase in demand here for soybeans and soybean meal out of the U.S. The other news out of Argentina is the government's decision on when will they reopen exports of wheat. There has been talk around the trade now that they may push that back until March. If that's the case, that would certainly be positive to U.S. Wheat prices, as Brazil would likely have to come to the U.S. to buy wheat to fill their needs. So those are some things that are going on in the grain markets, and expect a quiet trade here today. We've got option expiration on Friday. And then we've got holiday week next week, so some position adjusting and quiet trade ahead of us, more than likely for almost a couple of weeks. In the cattle trade, we've got a cattle on feed report coming out on Friday at 2 o'clock. Trade's looking for placements to be higher than a year ago, and shouldn't be really a big surprise, as a year ago we had extremely high corn prices, we had tight feed supplies, and cattle just were not being placed into the feedlots. Some of the talk that we are hearing out here that could give us an adjustment in this number is that a lot of heifers are being held back for replacement heifers now, and there's starting to be some good demand for those type of animals. That could limit some of the placement numbers that we see in the feedlots on this Friday's report. Cutout values still struggling in both pork and beef. Cutout of choice beef down 172 yesterday. Select down 181. Pork cutout values were down 172 as well. So we're seeing that demand crunch that we've been talking about here for a bit. Going into the Thanksgiving holiday, where turkeys take the retail counter space and takes it away from the beef and pork, which retailers are just waiting to buy. They will be back in buying, looking for their supplies for post-Thanksgiving holiday as they feature beef again at the first of the month. But we've got a few more days of struggle there. The cash cattle market expected to trade at steady to lower money this week. It's leaning more lower now than it is steady, with the futures under pressure, the cutout values under pressure, and the packer margins being so deep in the red. It will be a struggle to get cattle at higher money. But likely the packers will wait till Friday afternoon after this USDA cattle on feed report before they get real anxious about filling up their needs for next week. So a lot of things going on, a lot of reasons to stay in touch with Allendale's research. You can reach us at 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning.